Okay, so I'm back on Kaiba's story, which I think might be the last battle, or at least the last session. So apparently I'm going to be going against Yugi's army. Before that, though, I got a whole bunch of red potions, and I want to put them on my characters. It looks like it's going to be a fight. Give you red medicine. Let me tell you whether or not you're at the last level. No, no monsters on the stage. No, I'll just play it out as I go. You give everyone red medicine. So I've been forgetting to buy items, and all my squads don't actually have what they need to succeed. I'm not taking a Shizu, fuck her. You can use red medicine. This should be good enough. You know what? Just in case I want to give her an extra blue medicine. Alright, now let's go jump into this. I'm gonna whoop Yugi's ass. Now, every time I get really confident about winning a fight, I always end up losing. Probably just jinx myself. What the fuck? Why? Okay. So, just based on this artwork, Kaiba's, you know, hands crossed, looking at the sky, but he's leaning back? It looks like he's about to break his back. I don't know why he's doing that. Damn it, Kaiba, why are you always on the bad side? Alright. Wait, which base is the one they can't take? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that one. We're gonna do this. Last time, we're gonna make catapult. Healing, why not? I got so much money, it probably doesn't even matter at this point. Oh. These are actual, like, characters. That's the dude from Duelist of the Roses. Okay. This time, I'm actually going to have all my characters leave properly this time. Rex. Damn. You know what I could have done was put catapults in other buildings. That would have been cool. Who are you? Fuck. Tristan? Fuck you, Tristan. Pegasus, how the fuck did you miss? Whatever. Weevil? I thought I sent everyone out of the base. What the fuck happened? How the fuck did Rex and Weevil end up back in the goddamn fortress? Did it just automatically absorb them back in? I gotta hop down in the store. Alright, man. Yeah, I'll be on for 2 hours, so... Thanks for stopping in. Alright, we're gonna take out Magician of Faith. She's got the most attacks and the least amount of health. That's like a no-brainer. Oh, you cunt! I guess it's a good thing Kaiba wasn't the only one in the base after all. Maybe that might have worked out. Well, she's just gonna red medicine. You know what? I'm just gonna wait. Let them use the rest of their attacks. Ooh, she's mad at my Buster Blader. Alright, she's only got one more red medicine left. Alright, this Rose is gonna wipe out Bones right here. Damn, at least give me an attack, thank you. What the hell's with that little bug thing in the background? 77 health. Wow. Get her to waste that last red medicine, and then I'm gonna focus mid while I'm waiting on that. Or she might end up red menacing that one. Oh, okay. So hopefully she's not holding any more. Oh my god. At this point, I could have just kept everyone in the base. Alright, let's pray there's no more red medicines. But just in case, I'm gonna hit mid. That is a cool ass-looking attack, even though it doesn't do shit for damage. So, their middle character spent almost all of her attacks healing. Which works out for me. It means I take less damage. Oh, you bitch. Oh, all I gotta do is just wait. They really don't like that Hercules beetle. Alright, well, I'm gonna, have everyone I can pull back to the base, you know, between the battles. And just go ahead and wipe them out. Then I'm gonna have another base battle, like right after this. Then that unit that got hit by the catapult's coming too, so probably 2 more battles before I actually get to do something tactical. Ooh, if I can get that last hit, I might be able to kill him. Come on, Kaiser Dragon. Nope. Oh, but he's not healing. Damn, 2 crits in a row? And Kaiser Dragon got to wipe out 2 enemy units. Good for him. He needs the XP. He hit me with a critical, which is fair. I hit him with 2. Ooh, this doesn't miss. That's a squad wipe. Nice. What's up, Purple Jesus? And this squad's injured from the catapult, so we should be able to finish them off too. As long as none of them has healing. And it don't look like it. Has 4 attacks off the board. You know what? That's okay if that misses. I'm already doing pretty good right now. I could do 1 miss. Especially after they just did a double back-to-back crit. Not Kaiser Dragon, but, you know, the other squad members. Played a pretty obscure Yugioh game this year. Oh, yeah, what was it? Was it... If it wasn't this one, was it Duelist of the Roses? That's my second guess. Oh, you know what? I've actually never played that one. I was talking about this last night, actually. They don't really come out with any more Yu-Gi-Oh! Spin-off games anymore. What's the gameplay like? Board game almost. I might check that out then, because I like Duelist of the Roses, and that's kind of like a board game. What system is it on? Oh, so he had a red medicine sitting. Okay. Crit of 400, that's pretty bad. Paralyze both these motherfuckers. PS2 game. I don't actually have a way to play that naturally. I mean, I could emulate it. I have a PS2, but it's not compatible with HDMI, and I don't have a converter for it. Like, so for this game, because this is a GameCube game, but I'm playing it on the Wii using a Wii to HDMI converter. Yeah, last time I used PS2 emulation was Dulce of the Roses. And it didn't work out too well. But at the same time, it was because the computer I was using was dog shit. I just bought this computer that I'm using to stream through right now, about last month. Cost me almost $2,000. Damn good, damn fine PC. The PC emulation is kind of hard. Like, I'm like a tech boomer when it comes to that shit. If it's not, like, ready to go the moment you hit download, it's all fucked up for me. Because Dolphin's ready to go, Project 64 is ready to go, the Game Boy one's ready to go, Genesis one's ready to go, Nintendo one's ready to go, but PlayStation, you gotta go get the BIOS and do all the other shit, and I get lost on it. I tried to do PS1 as well, and could not get that thing to run at all. Well, I said almost 2,000, so I got a discount, because the company I work for partners with Dell. And so the computer itself, I think after the discount was about $1,600, and then the monitor was a little over $100. So like I'm rounding up about $300, but you know it would have been about 2,000 if I didn't get the discount. I didn't even go high. Well, this isn't high end. This is like medium end. So it's got good RAM. The thing I kind of just skipped out on was the graphics, because I could give two shits less about graphics. I'm not a big PC gamer. And if I were to play a game on PC, I don't give a shit about max settings. I just want the game to run properly and smooth. I constantly rant about graphics in games, how they're getting too advanced for their own good. I don't know how many times I've actually ranted about that. A lot. I think it's important, though. Like, I wouldn't care if a modern game came out and it looked like a PS2 game. I could get... As long as a game knows what art style it's going for and it achieves it, I don't care. The only time graphics for me is an issue is if you literally can't see what the fuck you're doing in a game. That is the only time it's an issue for me. That's actually how I felt about Left 4 Dead, the original. I couldn't make out shit in that game. I only played a couple rounds, but it was just so hard to see what the fuck was happening. So I just never really gave it a chance. But I love N64 style graphics. Like, if a modern game came out today, but it used like N64 style graphics and, you know, just more textures and flat textures, but that were colorful, that'd be great. Something like Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64. That game was so colorful and beautiful. You didn't care that every little part of the wall was textured individually. They just used one texture and just spread that motherfucker over like mayonnaise. It was great. Banjo-Kazooie did a good job too. Mario 64. Hell, I even like Zelda's graphics. People rag on those all the time. Yeah, this squad's gonna get wiped out this round. Oh well. I don't really feel like using potions yet. There is a certain charm to it. And it could just be nostalgia. I mean, I can admit that. Maybe it's just nostalgia, but I mean... Well, I guess that's maybe not true, too, because people go back to 8-bit style games with, like, pixel art games all the time. I mean, those do have a charm to them. I think the problem is when you try to get too modern, and you try to look like too modern for your time, you don't age as well as a cartoony game would. So those kind of art styles can last for generations and years. And, you know, other games that try to go for realistic, they're only good for that generation. And they might even be outdated later on the same generation. And then a lot of time and resources is spent into, yeah, we're gonna have these guys suicide. A lot of time and resources are spent, you know, making these games look good, where they could have spent that time working on the actual game itself, like the mechanics. Or, instead of just doing that, the game could be released faster if they just gave just a smaller shit less about graphics. I feel like a lot of PS2 games that are 3D want to still hold up. Kind of not really. There's a few, I mean a select few, but because PS2 games, a lot of them try to go for that modern style. I mean, one of the best examples, I'd say, really, is the Grand Theft Auto series, which, you know, look good for their time, but you look at it now, it's like, oh. I mean, they're still enjoyable games, but them having a cartoony style also wouldn't work out for them. I tell you what, though, the Ratchet & Clank series, they look really good. Jak and Daxter, those are cartoons. Some games just can't really do cartoony styles, though. But I'm not saying you also have to go realistic. Like, maybe you could have went like a comic style, I should say. I mean, I'm just critiquing, like, as a person who can't develop or code for shit, I'm just critiquing just to critique. So I can admit that too, but, you know. I still think we need to have a less emphasis on graphics. Because, I mean, yeah, you can have a nice looking game, but if you spend all your time... Okay. I'm gonna get into this too. So, game developers, to make the character models look more natural, when you're playing like an action video game or something like that, the character, you can't just turn left and right on a dime. They actually have to, like, kind of Y-turn. And GTA and Red is a perfect example of this. Like, the controls in that just feel so gimp compared to something like on the PS2, where a left turn is a fucking left turn. Not forward and then left fucking turn-ish. I'm sure they will push the envelope, but I mean, just because they can doesn't really mean they should. Alright, let's send Pegasus out. Rex will send you out, because you actually haven't had a fight this round. Look at that big circle. Almost as... God damn, it's almost as big as the castle. Oh, that's my train of thought. I was saying my graphics. Oh, Cyberpunk, I guess. I don't know. So, you'll have a good-looking game that looks almost like a movie. But, I'd rather have a game than a movie. If I wanted to watch a goddamn movie, I'd go pay $8 and watch a movie in a theater, or watch on Netflix for $8 a month. I want a game to be a game. Games can have good story, they can have good graphics, but do not prioritize that over the fucking gameplay. You see, Cyberpunk focused too much on graphics, it's ultimately its downfall. So I know there's a Twitch delay, so I wonder if we were thinking about that at the same time before I said something. But yeah, no, I mean... They just make games to look good because they can. But, you know... So, and this is going to go back to another thing. The past couple of months for my streams, I've been playing like 10 or 20-year-old games. Because honestly, I feel those have more substance to them than modern games now. I mean, look at this Yu-Gi-Oh game. It's a spin-off. It's not even a mainline Yu-Gi-Oh game. A game that didn't sell for shit. A game that almost no one's heard of. On a system that's fucking, you know, several generations back. And I'm having more fun with this than anything I've played modern on my Xbox One recently. I went through the Xbox store today to see if there was any games I'd like maybe want to try out. None of them look interesting. Not one. But you know, you take this, you take Ogre Battle, Legend of Zelda. Fuck, what else was I playing? Glover, you know, the game pissed me off. I would say Jet Force, but I actually didn't have a lot of fun with that game. It pissed me off and it wasn't fun. I don't know. It's just, they forgot about games being fun a long time ago. I've been hearing so much about Final Fantasy 14. A lot of shit going down between that and World of Warcraft, because apparently WoW's... I'm not even a big MMO player, and I just know that WoW's pissing everyone off, so they're going to Final Fantasy 14 and all this shit. I used to love RuneScape back in the day, but I just do not have the patience for MMOs anymore. I don't know what it is. I could play RuneScape for hours on end back in the day, but I can't even play one game now. And if I could just stick with it, like I was playing Halo, I'll play Halo for like an hour or two. I'm like, alright, I'm done with this, and then I'm gonna play something else. Back in the day, I could play a game of Halo. I'd wake up in the morning, start Halo, and only take food breaks and play all the way till night. I can't do that anymore. I lost my attention span for games. It's actually kind of sad. Except for these type of games, like these old games. Although I limit myself to, 2 hours, for streaming and whatnot. Although this one does kind of get boring after a while. It's actually fun to break yourself, but I was playing Ogre Battle, and man, I was having so much fun with Ogre Battle. I hated it in streams, but I have to. I can actually train of thought at all. Oh well. I'd rather have something to ramble about than just sit here and just comment on the game that's playing. The game's good good night after I put the baby to bed. Yeah, no, same here. Problem is, it's just finding something that will keep my attention. There'll be some nights, like I said, I'll just look at the Xbox store, and I'll spend 2 hours just looking at the Xbox store, looking at different games, and just being nope, 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 nope. I don't want to get to play anything. I'll just go to bed because I'm just so disappointed. Modern gaming makes me sad. Like, I love games like this. These like real-time strategies that when the characters battle, it turns into a different type of game. Like this, an Ogre Battle. God damn, I fucking love Ogre Battle 64. They need to make some of those games again. But now they only do turn-based games and RTSs. They don't fucking genre mix them anymore, which is a damn shame. Oh, damn, that bitch got a lot of stars. It's a good thing she's fighting Pegasus. Oh, is that a poison? What does this mean? What does that mean? I haven't seen the status before. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming maybe their hit rate's gonna go down? Ah. Pretty sure that's an accurate guess. It's like sand attack in Pokemon. Alright, Dark Rabbit missing. That's actually nothing new. He misses all the time. So, do I want to sit here and just let her beat the shit out of me? Because I could just retreat. And then hopefully she doesn't do that shit again. Oh! There is no retreat. Okay. Now is she doing anything? You bitch. Oh wait, did I waste all my stars on that? Uh-oh. She's gonna wipe out my strongest squad. I don't think I'm getting out of this fight. Well, I'll be able to live through it, probably. I always... Anytime I see that item that lets you, like, recover from status effects in the store, I'm like, I'm never going to use that. Because I never get status affected, but, here we go. Which, in my defense, status effects have only been around for two levels so far. Like, it is so late game. What are you doing now? Is that an attack buff? Bitch. I wonder if I can just wait it out. I can. I should have been doing that the whole time. Just let her waste her attacks. Yeah, I don't want you dying just yet. Normally I said no potions. But if Pegasus gets wiped out, that's a fucking issue. Do I have any red medicines? No. Actually, I could just heal him on the overworld. I'll spend the rest of mine attacking mid, because if I battle her again, I don't want her doing any more of that blinding shit. You stupid bitch. So that witch I just attacked, in Duelist of the Roses, anytime I usually try and make a polymerization, it ends up turning into her. So I don't actually know what monsters create what, other than the super strong ones. Alright, let's go ahead. Yeah, I lost that one because I wasted all my stars for the escape. Alright, you ain't doing that shit again, bitch. You know what? I think I might let them live and then send Kaiba in to finish them off, because all of his blue eyes only have 2 stars each. Or 2 attack points, I guess. Yeah, so I'll draw out. Excuse me. Draw out if they have any potions or not. You like the Dragon Quest series? Oh no. I never played it. But I already know I don't like them because I know they're turn-based games. I hate turn-based games. You might say, well, you're playing a turn-based game right now. No, I'm not. I'm playing RTS with turn-based elements. There's a few turn-based games I like, but those are like, tactics games, like Tactics Ogre, things of that style, or Advanced Wars, and Fire Emblem, although the only Fire Emblem I played is 3 Houses. But like, the ones where you just sit there, kind of like this, where it's just attack, wait, attack, I can't stand those. At least have the units moving around and shit, you know, add some strategy to it. Honestly, Pokemon used to have a battle system like Xenoblade, where it's auto-attacking, and then you have your ability to use when they're not on cooldown. I know some other games do that. I don't know any off the top of my head, so Xenoblade is the example I'm using. But Pokemon would work great as that system. Problem is, Pokemon's so established, you know, when it's all of its moves and abilities, to fully transfer over or something like that would be a huge undertaking. And they don't even want to undertake making all the Pokemon, which is why they cut a bunch of them from Sword and Shield. So I wouldn't expect them to revamp the battle system at all. I'm gonna have Pegasus, Kaiba come in and finish this off. Finish this squad. You love Pokemon Conquest. Is that one where it's like Pokemon with those like ancient Japan thing? So I've heard of that one. That's the one you're talking about. Alright, Pegasus, I'm gonna send you that way. Kaiba, don't let your base get taken while you're gone. Okay, so what is it then? Like, I have no idea what the gameplay actually is. Oh shit, I should probably... Oh god damn it. Well, I'm sorry, Pegasus, forgot to heal you for jumping in this fight, so you're gonna die. Honestly, I didn't expect him to do that much damage. I expected him to get wiped out after 2 hits, but... I mean, if Rex wants to crit, who am I to stop him? Consider an RTS. Consider an RTS kind of like... I have no idea what that game you just said is, nor do I know how to even say it. Also, wow. You still didn't kill my unit, you pathetic piece of shit? Okay. Take that. Alright, so my only 2 units left on the board are Pegasus and Kaiba. Everyone else is dead. Speaking of which... Don't run in... Oh, god damn it! Well... I think he's dead. Okay, no. I'll be able to heal. I was kind of hoping that would have been a red potion, but it is what it is. And they don't have that many attacks, so I think I'll be safe. Serve a few Pokemon on the grid versus your opponents on the grid. You move them around, defeating enemies or picking up treasure. I might have to look up gameplay of that. Is it on the 3DS? I feel like it's on 3DS. I mean, if so, I have it, but I haven't touched my 3DS in a while. I think it just feels so outdated ever since the Switch. Just regular DS, I believe. Oh. Well, 3DS is regular DS. You know, it's funny, I have a DS and 2 3DSs. Now, the reason I have 2 3DS is I left one in Texas, and then when I joined the Army, I didn't bring it with me. Like, why would I bring a DS when I joined Basic? So I go through Basic, and I go to AIT, where they actually allow you to, like, have more freedoms and shit, so you can, you actually have off time to do shit. So I'm like, oh, I want to play, like, a handheld console. So I went to the store, and I was going to buy a PSP. So I'm like, I have a 3DS at home, so I'll just get a PSP. And then I looked at all the games that the PSP had, and I was like, wow, this is garbage. so I just ended up picking up another 3DS. So I get back to Texas to get my other 3DS. I'm like, I have an idea. Since I have 2 3DSs, I should buy 2 different Pokemon games and have them trade with each other so I can have all the Pokemon. I can finally catch them all. So I bought Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I started playing both of them at the same time. I was literally having them move at the same exact time. And the only thing that would fuck me up is, when one would get into a random battle and the other one wouldn't. But other than that, they were at the same pace. And then halfway through my playthrough, I was like, wow, I just realized I actually hate Pokemon. And then I stopped playing it. I actually enjoyed that Voltorb Minesweeper game more than I did the actual Pokemon game. But I guess it ended up working out because I had 2 of them. I never got like a big SD card to hold a lot of storage and memory, so I would just split them up whenever I was downloading games. You plan on picking up a Stream Deck when they come out? Probably not. So, like I said, I spent like $2,000 or close to $2,000 on this computer, and it's mostly just for, I guess like video processing and whatnot. Like streaming's nice, but mostly for video processing. I'm not a big PC gamer. Like I have a couple of PC games, but none of them are multiplayer. Morrowind, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then some emulators. But most of the shit's like shit I can play on my Xbox One. I was talking to my buddy about it. The Stream Deck is really... It's kind of hard to find like who the target audience is for. Because you're like, yeah, it's for PC gamers, but if you have a big, beefy PC game or PC console, PC system, a big beefy PC system, there's not really a need for you to get a Stream Deck unless you really need to play PC games on the go. Like, I don't know like what PC game would really want you to play on the go unless it's some like RPG, like single player stuff. I think it's a neat idea, don't get me wrong, it's just, I don't know. I'm not really sure who it's made for. I guess it would be a convenient way to have a PC gaming system, you know, with all the chip shortages and part shortages and all this shit. But, yeah, it's not for me. A good price, though. I mean, honestly thought it'd be more expensive. Where's Team Answer? Oh my god. So what do you mostly play? Genre, I guess. Genre style, what do you mostly play? I'm assuming RPGs and strategy and things like that, just based on what we talked about. So I think something like that would be great for portable. Damn, they're all level 20 enough and got an extra attack. Okay. This is, you go beat up the Harpies. Kaiba, you go beat up whatever Pegasus is beating up. Is that all of Yugi's troops? Oh, wow. Do you need healing? Yeah. Play a little bit of everything, really. Not many shooters, but a lot of RPGs. It's like Nick City. I used to play this game so much as a kid. Yeah, I never beat it as a kid. I didn't understand strategy games, so I was kind of stupid. But Purple, I mean, yeah. Like I said, based on what you've talked about, that's, seemed like you'd play a lot of RPGs. I do like shooters, but like the only one I play is Halo. I did play some of those Battle Royales when they came, oh, those aren't really first person. Well, Apex is. I don't know. I like Battlefield, too. Well, Battlefield as well, not the word Battlefield 2. But I don't have a group to play with. Definitely didn't beat as a kid either. But yeah, so my problem was, I assumed that every base I captured needed a catapult. So I put a catapult on every base I could, and I ran out of money. So when it came to doing missions, I could only use like one marshal at a time because I didn't have enough money to send them out. I didn't understand. Like, I really didn't understand the point of just leveling up your marshals and leveling up those troops. I put all my shit into defense. And, yeah, I never beat as a kid. Attempted this game a couple years later on an emulator on Dolphin, and it kept crashing, like, 3 missions in. And this is a long game, so for a game like that to crash, it pissed me off. Damn, locked it on my goddamn health. Alright, fucker. After Black Ops 2, I'm kind of iffy so much. I was never into Call of Duty. I think the last one I played was World at War. I actually love that game. I used to play it right beside Halo 3 all the time. And then it just became only Halo 3. Yeah, for the longest time though, I was playing Smite. Like, I played that for every day for like 3 or 4 years. And then I just kind of got bored of it. I'm not getting the Yu-Gi-Oh game for Switch. You have it? I do have it. It is... Okay. If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, you'll like it. There's a big problem with the game. So, I don't know if you keep up with current Yu-Gi-Oh. I haven't kept up with current Yu-Gi-Oh, but I guess current-ish Yu-Gi-Oh. About a year or so ago, they came out with a new rule. The Extra Monster Zone. Meaning, oh goddamn, he just wiped out everything. Oh, fuck. Anyways, Extra Monster Zone. Meaning, you had to do link monsters if you wanted to have more than one extra deck monster. So, basically, any decks that revolved around fusions, synchros, XYZs, pendulums, those all got fucked. Those all got fucked hard. So they come out with the Switch Yu-Gi-Oh game, and they introduced the Link Zone in that. And so everyone had to... You stop after GX? Oh, buddy. Well, you'll still like it if... Okay. Let me finish what I'm saying, because I'm going to get lost in thought. Let me finish what I'm saying, but you'll like it. So anyways. So they do the extra deck zone, and yeah, I heard they took that out, Purple Jesus. I heard they took that out. But anyways, so they come out with the Switch version, and they include the new rule with the monster zones and whatnot. But the problem is, they didn't actually update the AI to understand extra monster zones. So when you get to the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX era and onwards, all these decks that use fusions and extra deck zones, they didn't actually give them link monsters. So the duels end up being stupid easy because the AI can't actually use their strategies because they didn't actually incorporate links into their thing. Dumb. But you can also play it online against people, and I tried it. I played my real-life deck, my DDD deck, online, and let me tell you, everybody was using goddamn Thunder Dragons, and they beat the fuck out of me. Like, hard. So, basically, it was something to only play against, you know, people I know with IRL who who aren't, like, meta whores. Yeah, they patched it out of the game, too, if you're talking about Legacy of the Duelist. I think so. See, I didn't know that. I got to the end of the game, like, after I opened up enough packs to build my DDD deck and my Exodia and, actually, I think that's the only 2 decks I built. Anyways, after I built my 2 decks, basically my DD one, I kind of stopped playing the game. It's like, oh, I did it, and then I stopped, because, all my real-life friends I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! With, none of them play online Yu-Gi-Oh! It was all in person, and, you know, they're all in the army, so everyone's, like, moved to different posts around the country, so the only way for us to realistically duel anymore is, like, to do a Skype duel, and, it's just not feasible. I tried it a couple of times. Skype duel's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's not the same as doing it in person. Okay, so I think I want to get really like I can go through the story without having to watch the anime. Oh yeah, no, that part's real cool, especially if you like Love Old School. Umar, deck there too, Love Ancient Gears. Oh, I have. Okay, so since we're talking about actual Yu-Gi-Oh, all my decks suck, but here's what I have in real life. They're probably illegal as shit now because I haven't paid attention to the ban list in like 2 or 3 years, ever since I came back to Texas. But I got my DDDs, which are my main deck. I built some shitty tunes that revolved around Toon Kingdom. And let me tell you, when Toon Kingdom came out at the time, that was like a $40 goddamn card. So I actually managed to get 3 Toon Kingdoms and build a deck around it. I had ancient. Oh god damn it, that's Yugi. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, he's got a goddamn Buster Blader. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I never play Undual Nexus. Oh my god. He's gonna kill me. I guess let me finish off what I'm saying. I'll probably just fuck this up. Can I retreat? Okay, well he doesn't do crits. Which is good. Let's see if he can retreat. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna go Polymerization then, and just gonna go all out, and just try to outlast Yugi. I fucked this up super hard. Alright, I could just defend. I have a lot of cards, I can just defend. I'm just going one monster. They're actually not doing that much damage to me. Oh yeah, so back to my Yugioh list. What else did I play? I nerded out and I made a spreadsheet of all my decks. Just in case I lost cards, I know what I was missing. Oh, I have a Blue Eyes and Red Eyes deck. What else? Like, I don't remember. It's been a long time. Redreads? I had Redreads. Those, ritual zombies. Fuck, I love old Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I only went to, like, one tournament in my local comic shop and got my ass stomped. Because, again, I don't play meta, so... I just bring in my shitty little DDs, like, yeah, I'm gonna do something, and they whoop my ass. Crystal Beast deck that modifies and side competitive. My only exposure to Crystal Beast is from Duel Links. Well, I did play that for a little bit, that was fun. But I managed to beat one guy. Not in a match. It wasn't a best of 3, but I did manage to beat him in a single duel. And let me tell you, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are the biggest, saltiest, whiniest babies on the goddamn planet. Alright? They just get so fucking mad about losing. Seems like I kinda get it too. Like, me and my buddies would kinda get salty against each other. But I mean, these people get mad. Ancient Gear Deck's modified. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually like people. So, I don't want to go to comic shops. I'm just kind of an asshole. Again, so me and my buddies were all in the army, so it's like, yeah, we were doing like nerd shit, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we do shit that's, you know, not comic book related stuff. Like, I talked to some of the people in the shops down there, but I mean, a lot of them I wouldn't want to hang out with outside of Yu-Gi-Oh. Goddamn, I do love Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know. I'm a weird nerd. Like, I'm definitely a nerd, but at the same time, other nerds disgust me. Basement jailers. Yeah. It's funny too. Because the official like Yu-Gi-Oh tournament hosters, they had to tell people like, look, if y'all don't like bathe, we're gonna disqualify you. They actually had to tell them that because a lot of people just would not shower or anything. Well, since all those units are back, that means my unit should be coming back too. No, seriously, like, it was bad. Like, okay, so people in like the Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube community would always joke about them not like showering, putting on deodorant, but it was so bad they actually forced them like yo, if you stink, you're getting disqualified. That's why I didn't pick people in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, it's weird, man. I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but it I don't know what about it. It brings up the worst in people, like their hygiene and their attitudes. People just have shitty attitudes too. I was gonna say something else about Yu-Gi-Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I'm actually a registered judge for Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never judged a tournament though. Not one. I'm scared to do it. Cause like I'd sit there and be judging a tournament, and there's a bunch of cards. All right, so when I went to the tournament I actually played in, again I just used my shitty DD deck, and I don't know any of the modern cards. So anytime someone play a card, I'd have to stop like, hey, what does that do? All right, what does that do? So that's why I couldn't be a judge at an actual tournament, because I don't know what the fuck any of the cards do. About having to like look them up and all that shit. So like the players that would be playing would embarrass my ass. The only reason I did it, the only reason I became a judge, was just to dick on my friends whenever we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh against each other, and they try to tell me what a rule does. I'm like, nuh-uh, I'm a judge. I declare it does this. And I wouldn't be like a dick. I mean, I would be a dickhead about it, but like in a fun way. But there's so many times I actually had to email Konami just for stupid shit, because my friends were like, no, that's not what it is. I was like, bro, I'll email Konami right now. Because on the back of like every Yu-Gi-Oh guidebook, they say you can email them with questions. So I'll email them something stupid. One was about Blue Eyes Dragon and the magic card Burst Destruction Stream, some shit like that, where like a Blue Eyes, if you have a Blue Eyes, you can wipe out all enemy cards in the field, something like that. And someone had a Blue Eyes monster, but it wasn't a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and they tried to use the card, and I said, well, you can't do that. It's got to be a actual Blue Eyes White Dragon, or a card that says Blue Eyes White Dragon, like alternative. You know, some shit like that. And they argued with me, so I said, fuck it, I'll go email Konami. So I did. 3 days later, they emailed me back. I brought the email to my friend, I said, ha, and that was it. I actually missed those days. It was really fun. I only have like one dude down here that I actually play Yu-Gi-Oh with, and he's not very good, and it's not really his fault. He just didn't spend the time to, like do his deck or anything like that. He bought a deck out of Walmart. He bought 2 copies of a zombie deck from Walmart, and then put some of the good cards together. But he doesn't play it enough to learn his combos. Then we started getting into Speed Duel, because that's a lot easier to understand. Speed Duel's fun, but everyone's busy, kids and life and shit. No one's got time to play anymore. Man, that was fun. I'd love to do it again. One of these days, I just might have to like grit my teeth and just go into a local shop. Maybe put some perfume in my nose so I don't have to, smell anybody. I just don't want people being weird to me. So if you're gonna play online, Dual Nexus is free. You can build a deck. You don't have to pull cards or anything. I kind of like the idea of pulling cards. It's like Christmas. That's how I explain Yu-Gi-Oh to people. Like, open up a card pack is like Christmas every day. We used to go to the comic shop, and we'd buy entire booster boxes of, like, for decks we didn't even own. It just opened them up because it made us so happy. Like, okay, so if you want to jump into Yu-Gi-Oh with the deck you haven't tested online, I get why you don't want to pool. But for me, I kind of like to grind with it. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea for deck testing. Problem is everyone, is meta whoring, so it's kind of hard to test your deck when there's no barrier to use whatever cards they want. Everyone just kind of, throws the best things in there. Honestly, I don't even know if I can play real Yu-Gi-Oh anymore, because Right when I stop. What is happening? Hold up. I'll finish the story in a second. And prioritize play with your friends. Okay, well, I don't talk to anybody that plays Yugioh anymore. I'd have to start hitting them up, and if I did that, I could maybe set something up, but I'll see what's going on with the story. You don't have to have teams retreat, Yugioh. I was already beating your ass. I almost killed you. Like, if I would have just healed my units and fought and went back, and I would have killed you. The story seems very Duels with the Roses ass. Thank you. You're the literally only person that's brought up Duels with the Roses ever since I've been starting this game. Started this game stream. Not this for this session, but like literally all of them. No one talks about Duels with the Roses like it just never existed. But let me see. Oh, okay. So this dude, he's directly from Duels of the Roses, and a lot of the music is from Duels of the Roses too. I love Duels of the Roses. Honestly, I think I kind of like that better than this game. I like this game a lot, but Duels of the Roses is just so fucking cool. Yeah, I definitely gotta try out the capsule one. Wait. Hold up. I gotta go back in the chat. Yeah, Purple, so you brought it up, the capsule, and then, yeah. Yeah, so, well, I already got 2 recommendations on that, I guess, so I should probably try to get that running on an emulator or some shit like that. I still never killed those harpies. Alright, everyone. Run to the harpies till you're dead. Not you, Pegasus. You're too strong. You might actually kill him. Kaiba, you just sit here and you heal, bud. I want you to kill. I want you to be the one that kills Yugioh. Put the little smug bastard in his place. Pegasus, go take these 2 towns. Remember being like Fire Emblem, I could have been wrong. Well, if you're talking about the capsule, maybe. If you're talking about Duels of the Roses, no. But it's hard to know which one you're referring to. Remember the zombie deck in Duels of the Roses being OP. What the fuck did... I just used a beatdown deck. I didn't actually have strategy. Which is how I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! For the longest time. Until me and my buddies started playing against each other. So, we used to play with, like, no... capsule one. Oh, okay. So we used to play with like no ban list or anything like that, just however we wanted to play. And my buddy, he would go on YouTube and look up good strategies. So which forced me to use better decks and strategies. And then it got to the point where me and him were just like one turn killing each other all the time. So we're like, alright, we need to put a ban list in because this is just getting ridiculous. He used that goddamn deck. The one that if you flip coins, you could skip someone's turn. And he had like all this coin supporting shit, and he just skipped all my turns. So then I countered, and I just fucking did a super powerful fusion summon on him with pendulums, and didn't allow him to make any plays. He also used to hit me with a fucking burn deck a lot, which is what my buddy, I'm gonna call him T, my buddy T, he hit me with that burn deck so many fucking times. He's the one that forced me to use DDs. Because there's a DD monster that, it's a pendulum that you summon it from the hand if you take effect damage. And then I like that card so much, I just ended up going with the whole deck. There's also Prime Material Dragon, who reverses effect damage too, but he's kind of hard to summon. Pumpkin King will buff your zombies, attack every... Damn! Yeah, I didn't have strategy, I was just, you know... well, I guess it's not true. I had a small strategy. I would just send my forest card as far as I could out into his territory, turn everything into a forest, and then use my strong forest monsters to whoop his ass. I tried getting all the Exodia pieces. I think I did do that at one point, but then I never did anything with them. I just did it just to have them. Okay, but you're back to full. Okay. Oh, we not attacking the Harpies? Get in there, boys. Don't be scared. You know, I wish they would make a real Yu-Gi-Oh game, but in the style of Seven Trials to Glory, where you can actually walk around the map and just challenge random people. You know, and there's a little bit of exploration, and then the days of the week matter too. Because every other Yu-Gi-Oh game, it's just been pick a character picture and then you fight them. It's kind of bland. Because Yu-Gi-Oh 2006 did that. I know the one in Xbox did that. Decade Duels. I love Decade Duels just for the fact you could tag team duel, but fuck that game and it's fucking pay-to-win bullshit. That's one thing that I like about the Switch version. Like, all the cards were included in the game. I don't know if it has DLC now, but at least when it came out, it was, you know, you get what you got. It was nice. That sounds like Tag Duel Series or PSP. Aw, I miss Tag Duels. I was playing Decade Duels. Me and my buddy were playing online. Neither of us had good decks. We didn't put a single dime into decks outside just buying the base game. And one of the motherfuckers we were fighting, they were doing a strategy where they would summon Obelisk the Tormentor. Or was it Slifer? No, I think Obelisk, because Obelisk was the only one that was available in the game. Anyways, their whole strategy revolved around summoning Obelisk the Tormentor. They summoned him. They attacked my face down card, and it was white cat with a black tail or some shit like that. And that card, it's basically like a Hane, where you pick a card and put it back to your opponent's hand, but you can pick two of their monsters. So they spent their whole strategy to summon an Obelisk. I sent it back to their hand, and then one of the dudes rage quits. It was the funniest fucking shit ever. But our decks didn't synergize with each other whatsoever. We were just bad, but it was still fun. I wish they do a lot more with the Yu-Gi-Oh games, like for actual video games. I think the worst thing about modern Yu-Gi-Oh is the hard track. Oh, that's what I was getting into. So I quit playing real Yu-Gi-Oh about the time Hand Traps came out. Like, I think Cherry Blossom or Ash Cherry, she was like around when I was playing still, but she was kind of rare. So like you like the top players would have her, but not everybody would. And then right when I stopped playing, it was like every card was a hand trap. Like everything was a hand trap, and putting cards face down in your spell and trap card zone was basically useless. That's about the time I stopped playing. And again, not because I wanted to stop playing, it's because, you know, I came back to Texas and didn't have anyone to play with anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I also don't like the idea of hand traps too hard. Dude, what the fuck did I just say? Am I having a stroke? I don't like the idea of hand traps, honestly. I think they kind of just, again, I think they kind of just break the game. Like, they make regular traps just obsolete. I don't know. I haven't played real Yu-Gi-Oh forever, so I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what the fuck anything looks like anymore. So at this point, I'm just talking out my ass. Oh, a dinosaur email. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't know how to respond to that. Oh, this is the bitch that ran out of red medicines, isn't it? and I can't wait to actually get on Yugioh's story. I'll actually be able to use better polymerizations. Because the only monster I can use right now is the three-headed blue eyes. There might be some other shitty monsters I'm just forgetting about, but yeah. Because Main Man came in last night and he was telling me about like all the monsters you get in Yugioh's campaign and how you're kind of supposed to start playing as Yugioh first. I kind of fucked up Kaiba. It's okay. Honestly, I like Kaiba better than Yugioh. Yugioh's kind of a cunt. Play locals most of my monster because of setup combo and it gets hard hand trapped. Yeah. Oh, my buddy, he had this annoying card. It wasn't a hand trap. Forget the name of it. I think it was a Snowtail. Basically, you banish 7 cards out of your graveyard, you bring the card back, and you flip over one of your opponent's monsters or some shit like that. He beat my ass a couple times because of that card. I hated it. I hated fighting it every time. I don't know, all this talk about real Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of makes me want to go play it again. Though I'd have to look up the current ban list. I'd have to look up any new cards that have been released for my current decks, like if they have any new support. And then, that sounds like a lot of work. Nah, if I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, it's gonna be speed duel. Keep that shit simple. You actually played speed duel? I'll be dual next, maybe. I ain't playing shit dual nexus. You're gonna whoop my ass, and it's not even gonna be fair. And it won't be funny. Probably for you, it won't be funny for me. I'll play you in speed duel nexus. Actually, no. No, please. If you ever played Duel Links, it's almost exactly like Duel Links. No, Duel Links was a fun time. Though I just kind of stopped playing mobile games. I don't know. Mobile games just feel like a chore. I think one of the last mobile games I was playing was Smite Blitz, and it kind of plays like other mobile games where, you know, you get energy certain times of the day, so they want you to log in for a little bit, but constantly throughout the day. And at that point, it just felt more like a secondary job and a chore rather than actually playing the game to have fun. At least Yugioh Duel Links was fun. Like, yeah, you could burn out your energy, but I mean, it wasn't. If you did PvP, it didn't matter. So I've been playing since Season 2. Same here, actually. I played from Season 2 all the way up until, I think, Season 5 or 4. I took a break around, a year or so. Came back around Season 7-ish, like the tail end of Season 7. Played the beginning of 8, and then I just stopped. If this is 8, if this is 8, then yeah, that's where about stop. Because I used to have a buddy I play Smite with all the time. Smite really is a game you actually need people to play with. And I was playing with this dude, but he went to Korea, on a tour in Korea, so we don't have the same time schedule to play anymore. And the other dudes I play Smite with are fucking terrible. So, it's not that I don't mind playing with them, is that they don't really like playing because they get their asses kicked. They want to play against other people their skill level, which I guess is fair. They started in Season 5 or whatever. I've been playing since Season 2, so there's a big skill difference. And in the matchmaking too, you'll see it. I get what they're coming from. This is my friend wants to. Yeah, it's. I would say the game's toxic, but I mean, that's actually one of the reasons why I love the game. I fucking love shit talking Smite so much. Sometimes people deserve it. Sometimes, I found this out too. If you shit talk your own team, there's a chance it'll encourage them to do better. So, I mean, what do you got to lose? If they're doing bad, you shit talk them. You either make them feel bad or you make them do better. So there's never a reason not to shit talk. Unless you're winning and you're being butthurt little cunt because, you know, your team's winning, but you personally are doing bad, so you want to be a fucking asshole about it. Like, Jungle, why aren't you helping me? I don't know, dude. Why don't you quit losing 1v1s? Like, the other lanes are winning, you're the only one that's losing. Just don't fucking feed and we'll win the rest of the game. That's all you gotta do is just not feed. And then he fucking gets mad and rage quits. We'll still win sometimes, but yeah, no, I can't stand little butthurt little pansies like that. Who's your main? Chalk. My boy Chalk. I used to love Arachne, and then, I used to be really good at Arachne in Season 2. Like, I was unstoppable with her. And then my buddy, he was trying to figure out what god he wanted to play, so he picked Chalk. And he did really shitty with Chalk. I'm like, oh, Chalk must be a bad god then. And then I played Chalk. I was like, oh, Chalk's not bad. You're just bad. And, he's just lovely. I'm like 6 or 7 stars of Chalk. I try to spread out my plays. If I'm playing Conquest, I usually just put Chalk on solo. Cuckoo and Scylla. I don't like Cuckoo because his whirlwind doesn't travel with him. Like when you hit the activation of his whirlwind, it stops there. So if you move up or down, it doesn't change. So his range isn't as good as you would want just based on that factor alone. Other characters, when you want their abilities to activate and you move their character, the ability Fire moves with the character. I don't know if that's making sense the way I'm explaining it, but it is what it is. Scylla's good. I'm kind of... Okay, I'm not terrible with mages, but I don't like precision, which is why I stay the fuck away from hunters. I stay the fuck away from hunters. Yugi, do you still... Oh, fuck, you still have a Buster Blader? I thought I killed him. Hold up. I thought I fucking killed Buster Blader. Alright, well, we're gonna send everyone to suicide into you. Kaiba's still gonna get the winning kill. But, make sure the goddamn Buster Blader's dead first. Anyway, so Chalk would be my main, like, main. He's also main warrior. My main support would be Kumba, although Jormungandr and Cthulhu are also pretty nice. They're, like, my close seconds. For mage, I'd either have to say Zeus or Vulcan. For Conquest, I'd usually pick Vulcan. For literally anything else, like Siege, Siege or Joust, Zeus. Assassin, still Arachne. Hunter, I guess Chernobog or Scotty. Characters who are powerful, but don't hit fast and don't really rely on crits too much. And again, I'm not really good with hunters. I play hunters the same way I play mages. I'm fucking ability focused. Mage, Cuckoo, Assassin, Thanatos. Thanatos is a fucking asshole. Support Sobek. So, I never really have a problem fighting Sobek. But when you fight a good Sobek, you're gonna hate it. I'll fuck the shit out of Al-Muzakab all day long. I actually have him Diamond, but no, I fuck his ass. I used to play ranked 1v1s. Oh, actually, yeah. So I used to play ranked 1v1, and I'd always pick Chalk. My main thing was making sure I didn't have to fight an Uller. Uller would fuck my ass as Chalk. I actually found a strategy to beat him, but it wasn't 100%. It was like close, I'd say maybe 80 or 90%, but Hou-Yi also couldn't fight Hou-Yi. But one character who was like meta that I could always beat without fail was Al-Muzakab. I would beat the fuck out of Al-Muzakab. And I did. I beat this dude. I wasn't like laughing at him. I wasn't talking shit. I just beat him and I was moving on to the next game. And then he sends me a message like, "You're just lucky. Yeah, you had Chalk. Chalk's the counterpick for Al-Muzakab. I'd beat you otherwise. You ain't shit. You're just a terrible player." Like this dude went out on me. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I was like, dude, like, fuck you. He's like, dude, if we play again, your ass is dead. So I get into another match, and you can't see the character you're playing, like the player you're playing against, until after like he picks his character. but he started making bands that were just like the bands the guy I was just fighting was. Oh yeah, I'll ban Locust too. So what I did my same ban list, but in a different order, so he wouldn't ban Chalk, so he wouldn't know it was me. So then I let him pick on Moose and Cobb. I pick Chalk. I whoop his ass again, and he surrenders exactly at the 10-minute mark. And then he talks more shit, and I'm like, bro, I thought you said you'd beat me if we 1v1 again. What happened? Never played against him again, but yeah, no, I'll fuck on Moose and Cobb. Like, the problem is, my main problem with Chalk is, like, I'll win a fight, but securing a kill is a different issue. Because if they can escape, Chalk's kind of slow. Like, he can kind of teleport, but yeah, if they want to escape, they're getting away. Moose and Cobb doesn't have an escape. He has a speed, like, he has a movement speed buff, but Chalk has a movement speed debuff with his Rainstorm. Problem with Loki is you could beat the fuck out of Loki all day. I mean, you could kill him all day. It don't matter. But what he would do is just put up a decoy and then fight your tower. And then he would never actually... He could kill your time if they were having to kill you one time. He was just a broken character. Although they changed, from the last time I played, they changed his setup to where he doesn't actually have a decoy anymore. So that's cool. I like Kumbhakarna though. Oh my god. So, what we and my buddies do, we take 5 supports and we play Arena. So, like, the beginning game was terrible, but once it hit late game, we were killing everybody. If we weren't killing them, we could stun them, root them, do whatever it took, and then just let our minions get through. So what I would do Kumba Stun. Kumba Stun takes forever if you don't actually knock them out of it. So the moment they get done from a Kumba Stun, I root them with Kumba. Then once the root's over, I stun them again. Once the stun's over, I'd ult them. Once they're done being banished from the ult, I come back and stun them. And I'd put Soul Reaver on. So every time I hit them, I would do like percent damage rather than flat damage. So I wouldn't have to do a lot of damage. I just have to hit you enough times with abilities to where you die by default. But man, I was pretty good with Guardians. I used to play ranked Joust as a random, and I'd end up on a random team of like 2 dudes who already knew what they were like wanting to do with each other. So whatever, I'd pick like Jin Chang or whatever. We'd do our initial team fight. We'd fight for red. We'd win, and the enemy team would go get their blue. They're still like kind of injured, but still like kind of good enough to fight. So I'd be like, "Hey guys, let's go steal their blue." And they're like, "No, or like no, Jin Chang, get back." So I wouldn't even listen to my team. I'd just run in, fight all 3 of the motherfuckers, kill one of them, steal the blue, and come back. Then they sit there and try to doubt my abilities. I'd be the DPS Ching Chang. But then when me and my buddy would play ranked Joust, our randoms are always garbage. Always garbage. And I'm like, guys, you're being inconsiderate. Because when I play random, I'm not garbage. But you're over here ruining my day being garbage. One of the girls, she's like, I'm not bad. My stats are hidden. How do you know I'm bad? Because, on the Smite, like, stat checker, you can, hide your profile or not. I'm like, I know you're bad because you're, like, 0 and 2, and we're not even 3 minutes in the game right now. You know what? I'm going to look at my Smite tracker right now. Because I haven't done it. Well, I haven't played Smite in a couple months. But my win rate was 5.4, and then when I came back for Season 8, it was just loss after loss after loss. Now I'm like 53% win. And this motherfucker has so many goddamn potions. I think my app needs to get updated because it's just not loading. I actually haven't loaded it up in so long. Maybe I should manually type me up. Okay, whatever. Oh, what's up, Mustard? Okay, whatever. My stat tracker isn't working, but you can type up Tmandd and pull up my Smite stats if you want to check that out. Why am I missing? Fuck you, Buster Blader. 51% win rate. Yeah, it sucks when you're not playing a team. I always play, like, by myself. And, let me tell you, like, even if you have shitty teammates in real life, just knowing that they can kind of take orders helps out a lot compared to a bunch of randoms. Because, okay, ever since crossplay with Smite happened, the biggest issue I run into is that Xbox players... Why is everyone missing their attacks? What the fuck is happening? Anyways, Xbox players will, I guess, watch, like, Twitch streams or whatever and look at meta builds and whatnot. So they build meta, but they actually don't know how to play the game. So they think just because they have a meta build, they're going to win. And if you have a strategy that isn't meta, they get so pissed. Like, alright, I'd play Chalk, and I'd put Quinn Size or Executioner on Chalk, attack speed items. Let me tell you, I have goddamn 6 stars with Chalk. If I want to put Quinn Size on Chalk, I'm going to put Quinn Size on Chalk, and it's going to work. But if someone who doesn't know how to play Chalk or doesn't know how to change strategy sees it, like, why are you putting Quinn Size on Chalk? This actually happened. I played a ranked game. Ranked solo. Not ranked solo. Ranked Conquest. I was in solo lane as Chalk. I put Executioner. I took both the Tiers and the Phoenix before the 15th minute mark. And my team was talking shit about me for putting Executioner on. So we got to their Titan. Instead of killing the Titan, I recalled back to my base and I sat there. And they all attacked the Titan. All 4 of my teammates attacked the Titan, died, and got mad. Look, why didn't you help? I said, no, you talk shit about me this whole time. And you're not going to take my Phoenix, the one I took down, you're not going to sit there and talk shit about me, and then use my Phoenix to fucking win the game. Nah. I'm petty. I'm very petty. But fuck them. Sitting there thinking they know what the fuck to do all the time because they're watching YouTube videos. That's not how that works. Alright, so seeing you say 400 hours in Smite. I have a lot of hours in Smite. I actually don't know how many. Like, when I say I played that game for almost 3 years straight, I mean it. I kind of wish my stats would load, because that's probably an embarrassing number that I have in Smite. But I loved that game for so long. Anyways, Mustard, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm still on the same mission. Haven't even, it's not like I lost or had to come back or anything. It's just taking a long time. They're just my attacks. Same as this, Tmandd. I try to keep everything the same for consistency. Finally, he killed that unit. You're short 2k hours. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, this one's long if you go for every building. I did. I went for every building. Wait. Yeah, every building. I actually could have killed him a bit earlier if I sent more units. But I pulled out because I wanted to take down the Harpies. And because of that, Buster Blader healed almost full health, and then I had to go back. I already used my polymerization, so I accidentally ran into Yugi's headquarters with Kaiba. Yugi's got all these stars on his monsters, and he's got a Buster Blader, versus 3 blue eyes with 2 stars each. I tried to back out of that fight, and it didn't work out. So I had to use my last monster to use polymerization, just so I wouldn't get wiped out. I wasn't paying attention which one it went to. I'll be getting a bit. Alright, man. Well, thanks for sticking around. Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. Yeah, I'll be on this again tomorrow. I don't know if I'm finishing Kaiba's story tonight, but I still haven't played Yugi, so there's still like half the game to go. And then Thursday and Friday, I get back on Twilight Princess. Alright, well, if I get to use the rest of my attacks, I think Kaiba should be able to finish off Yugi. Like, honestly, if I want to, I could have Pegasus finish it off. But I want Kaiba to win the fight. Because I like Kaiba over Yugi. And I want Yugi to know that. Oh yeah, I just finished the campaign going for every monster. Just the campaigns. Here, I'm not going for every monster. We were talking about this yesterday. This game does not respect your time enough to do that. I mean, shit. I've been on this game for a couple weeks now, and I'm still on Kaiba's story. There's other games I want to get to. Because I like to spread out the way I do games during the week. So like Mondays and Tuesdays are like RPGs, and then Thursdays and Fridays are Zelda until I'm done with Zelda, and then it's gonna be Naughty Bear. But I think I might do 2 Worlds next after I finish this game, or I might do Tactics Ogre. Still not entirely sure which one I want to do yet. Although if I do Tactics, it's gonna have to be on an emulator. I just don't know if I want to emulate it on the Wii or on my PC. Probably be better if I do it on the PC, but I only have like... Well, I guess I could use my TV. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do that. Well, I could just do Phantasy Star Universe. That's a long fucking game. Alright, Kaiba, you finish the fight. Boom. 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 Kaiba, mind telling me what you're doing in their base? Sir, giving Yugi back his monster. It's a piss poor reference, but you know I'm sticking with it. Yes, sir, you were so fun. Yes! Yes! Not only do you understand this game, you play Phantasy Star. Fuck yeah. Okay. So I bought Phantasy Star. Alright, I'm gonna back up. Quite a bit. So my old Xbox group, they're like, oh hey, play this demo for Phantasy Star Universe. And it was basically like I didn't have my computer at the time, and I wanted to play MMOs. So Phantasy Star Universe was the closest thing. And you could play the demo, which, you know, you could still, you know, chat, type with people, and just hang out in the lobby. Which is what we did. We just hung out by the fountain all the time with our players. And then, you know, our group broke up because someone was being mean to the other one and called them no words. I still don't feel bad for it. Anyways, I wanted to go back to Phantasy Star, so I bought it for myself, and I actually bought it for my buddy so he could play too. So we played Phantasy Star Universe together online on the 360. So which, on top of paying for Xbox Live, you actually had to pay an extra $10 membership. So we played it for about a month. And it was actually like the month right before they shut down the Xbox 360 servers is when we played it. It was a good time. And then we actually ended up playing Phantasy Star 2. Well, he played it for a little bit. He got to level 30. And I played it a lot when it came out last year. And then I got burned out because, you know, I was the only one playing it, and I didn't have a group to play with. That's my train of thought. Basically, it's cool that you understand what that game is, because, you know, people who understand Phantasy Star haven't played Universe. But at the same time, I understand Phantasy Star. I never played the originals on Sega. So I guess I'm the I'm the Poon. Oh, so that wasn't the last mission. Oh, yeah, you can add Shizu back. Do I have enough time to play another mission? I do not think so. Yeah, no, there's no way. So I'm gonna do unit maintenance, and then that's where I'm gonna call it for this stream. Because normally I play 2 missions, but that last one took way too long. So let's go ahead and replace. Let's go take away these items. Oops. Whatever. No, why is Magician of Fate? You're not that strong. Fuck, I might have to put those monsters back on her. Because I actually don't have any, like, free ones. I played the single player on PS2. Yeah, so PS2 had online. I actually had online on PS2, and I used to play Ratchet & Clank Deadlock a lot. But it wasn't as, I guess, prominent as, you know, like, 360. Or even PC for that matter. You're level 39, and you got higher stats, but it's only because you're level 39. Wait a minute, no, you're level 39. So we're gonna add you. I guess we're gonna add Magician of Faith. I really don't want to. Nope, your attack is god-awful. Fuck. Might have to put those shitty monsters back on her. Because, you're kind of powerful. What the fuck? What is that? Oh, heart points. Hit points. Your level is... Oh, fuck, your attack is garbage, too. Your attack's 3,000. Yeah, we'll put you back. And... I might have to do it this way. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just replacing Magician of Faith with Judge Man. And I don't really think I need to trade out anybody else. Oh, look at that. They're all resonating with Kaiba. And they have 3 attacks now instead of 2. Good for you guys. I like how it says I can put 8 marshals in, but the only other 2 marshals are not available to me. Yeah, I hate to cut this early, but if I play another game, it's gonna be close to maybe 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning before I get done, and you know I still gotta get ready for work. But there's still tomorrow. I got 1 more day of playing it this week, so it's not all gone. But all right, thanks for sticking around, everyone. If you're still here, or if you come check replay or YouTube or whatever. Tonight was really cool. I actually had a lot of conversations about Yu-Gi-Oh, Smite, Phantasy Star. I was all over the place. This is a really good stream. But alright. Thanks for sticking around. Lost my train of thought. Thanks for watching. Fuck. I don't have a good sign off. Bye! Oh, what's up, Crush Cups? You followed at the last minute. I don't know how long you've been here, but I'm getting off. Alright. Wait, one more sign off. One more. I'm gonna do my really, really annoying one that I only do for co-op streams that my buddy Choka hates. Bye! That wasn't even that good. Alright, I'm out.